I'm Corey Kuipers with Nova News. Following the active shooter alert on campus, which took place on Labor Day, many students, parents, faculty, and alumni were understandably on edge. Nova News had a chance to catch up with Chief Tedjeske of Villanova Public Safety to talk about the incident.
In this particular incident, a student called 911 to report the emergency. They did not call public safety. And so that changed the dynamics a little bit because we didn't really talk to the caller. In this situation, the student dialed 911 directly, which is fine that they did that. But it changed our approach a little bit because we were responding through essentially a 911 dispatch. The safety of the community is our top priority. So the Nova alert and the response was going to occur. We weren't able to ask those follow-up questions, that we might have been able to ask if the student had called public safety instead of 911.
Were you happy with the response time of the Nova alert texts?
I was. The Nova alert went out in roughly 11 minutes. Exactly 11 minutes, so we're talking in those terms, but which is very fast for an emergency notification. The police response, however, was even faster. So their police response they were here within a minute or 2 minutes. So Radnor was dispatched, and then they make a phone call to public safety and notify our dispatcher by phone, and then that sets the chain of events in motion. Through Nova Alert, we wanted to provide updates as quickly as possible because obviously that first message that goes out is very alarming. So we wanted to, when we got there and we realized that it wasn't an active shooter, that was the first message that I wanted to send out was there's no active shooter. We're in the process of clearing the building. So the release of information was the whole thing was over in about 40 minutes from start to finish. The students, I have to say, were awesome. The students that were down there were completely cooperative. They followed the officers' instructions. They were, I've been here for 12 years, and the students have always been great, but they really stepped up and shined during this incident in particular. Anytime you have a critical incident like this, you're gonna take a look at what went well, what didn't go as well. There are some things that we'll adjust on, but overall, it's very pleased. I think the message for the campus community here is to think ahead and be prepared and do some pre-planning, and that's stressed in the active shooter video that's on the public safety YouTube channel. We talk a lot about pre-planning because in the moment you're not going to be able to think clearly, and we've learned time and time again from active shooter situations that quick decision making and decisive action saves lives.
We hope this video provided some extra clarity about the situation. For more information, check out Public Safety's video and Twitter below. For Nova News, I'm Corey Kuipers.